everybody, Max here from MaksPlayground, and welcome to a Sims 4 speed build. So this is me creating, well, an Autumnal Craftsman style house. I ended up building this this was finished, has been finished for a couple days. I've just been so busy with life stuff. As you know, I have been pretty absent on my channel for the past little while, but I did finally get to get this all finished up. I got the screenshots taken and the little video intro thing that I have on it. So yeah, I finally got it all done, and I am really happy with how it turned out. I really like the way I have done this. Now, I had to do it twice. Not the whole thing, of course, but my game crashed and I was super upset, but I ended up not letting it really affect me. I did, but I didn't get super upset or discouraged. I literally went in and I built it. So I built it again. So the first the upstairs of this house is a bit different. It's not really, the floor plan is the same. There's more bedrooms up there, which you'll see in a little bit. But so what you guys are seeing right now, this isn't actually how the floor plan upstairs looks, and which I like I said, you guys will see after. But the house actually ends up having 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. Yeah, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. It's a pretty nice house. It's big, it's spacious, but it's cozy. I try to make it as cozy as possible, so no crazy amount of room. I try to use up a lot of the space. I think the biggest room in the house besides the garage is the living room, and I try to make it look be as family friendly as I possibly could. Oh, I wouldn't say that. Okay, so I try to make it pretty family friendly. I do put one of those gaming tables and stuff like that in there, so that if you do have a family living there, that's something that you can have your family do. This house is on the gallery. Now, it's really weird because I didn't use any custom content. I can assure you that there's no custom content in the house. However, I do have it on the gallery, and it says that there is some. So if you want to just put the advanced searching, and you can find it under Mallymaks, or I think I have it as Autumnal Craftsman, which I'm sure there's a lot of those under, or you can just search for the hashtag MaksPlayground. It is there. So yeah, it is a family house. As I said, it's perfect for a family that really does want to is into gardening and really likes the outdoors. I actually focused a lot on doing landscaping, which I never do. Well, I don't never do landscaping, but I don't spend a lot of time in my videos showing you everything I've done. But this one, I actually decided to do that. I don't show how I decorated the garage. I actually very recently just did that, just to finish it up. And I don't show the bathrooms. This is something I never really do show. But I don't know, I had fun building it. I had a little bit of issues with the roof. I always have problems with my roofing. So I got, if you guys might know her as Miss Griffey or Tanya, I do talk to her a lot, and she kind of helped me with some of the tips that she does with roofing. Now, if you guys saw me doing, I upsized a pet door, and I use it as a garage door. I don't know where I've seen that before. I wish I remember the creator that I saw that doing. So I would so give her or him some credit for that. But I just saw that one day, and I thought that looked really cool. Maybe I saw it in a picture. I don't know. But I like the way that looks. And you guys kind of saw me clip right to the house being painted and windowed and all that stuff. That's probably when I realized I wasn't recording when I was rebuilding the house, and then I just was like, oh shoot, and I hit the recording button. But yeah, I make this I do a little gazebo in the back, and I do I give a swing set, which I'm so happy we finally have. And I just put some gardening stuff in the back. I put a pond. Now, I'm going to say again, if you guys do, or did I say it already? I don't think I said it already. If you guys do download this house or put this in your game, I'm going to say, remember to put the move objects on before you place this lot. Otherwise, there may be a lot of things that drop, or there might be a lot of things that may not, they may disappear. So yeah, please make sure you use the move objects cheat on when you guys, or bb.moveobjects on when you guys do, or if you guys do place this house. But yeah, continuing, I don't know, I really liked the objects that we got in seasons. I feel it hasn't even been out for a month yet, as of the 17th of July that I am recording this. It hasn't been out for that long, and it just feels like it's a game that we've literally had forever. It feels like we've had it for so long now, or an expansion that we've had for so long, and it's just one of those things that I knew would happen. It just becomes like a regular part of your game because, well, I feel anyways. I just feel like I haven't explored it even that much, but I just feel like there's just so many things that are just normal. Whereas with the cats and dogs expansion or the city living expansion, it was something that, it's not that we never had them before, those kind of expansions before, but those are like things you have to go out of your way to do, whereas, or like get to work and stuff. But with seasons, they kind of just gradually happen unless you turn them off in your settings, and like some of the events that you have, you can ignore them, but they just kind of happen anyways and whatnot, and people are just like, your Sims are just doing things, and I don't know, I really like love that, where it's just kind of it's a very seamless transition from like without seasons to with seasons. I love that, and the objects that we were given by the Sims team were amazing, and I'm just so excited to like have it in my game, even though I don't really like, I will say I don't really play the Sims anymore like very much, because I actually do play it lately more than ever. Like that's what I've kind of just been doing, well, some of the stuff that I've been doing, which I will talk to you guys about after. I'm doing the kitchen right now, and I really liked the way I did my kitchen. It took me a while to figure out a layout that I wanted, but it ended up turning out what I feel is nice. It's not how I usually do kitchens. I find it was like a little cozy kitchen, whereas usually I do kind of bigger kitchens where it's more like out, like it's more space, but I just didn't want a huge kitchen. And I took a lot of inspiration from my pal Tanya. She does amazing kitchens, so shout out to her. I really do like the way she does them, and I always say that like in every one of her, like I don't know, we talk a lot on Skype, and I'm just like, I love your kitchens, blah blah blah. But yeah, she's actually one of my favorite builders. She's like so inspired by this expansion. It's really awesome. If you guys do get a chance to go and check her channel out. But yeah, so I did a really small cozy kitchen, and this house took me, I would say, like I went in actually long spurts when I did the building, but it took me like 2 or 3 days. When I did do the editing though, like all sped up and everything, it like had a minute or an hour, sorry. Wow, I can't even talk. An hour worth of footage, and I was like, I can't post an hour-long video. Nobody's gonna watch this. They barely watched 20 minutes. So, like, I had to cut down. I had a lot of trouble cutting down, but then I realized, I actually sat there and watched some of the footage, and I was like, okay, I don't really need that. I don't need that. I took out the bathrooms and stuff like that. Oh, I banged my desk. But yeah, no, like, I actually really like how, like, I made it condensed. I like the footage that I did use. I decorated the house, as you probably can tell, in an autumnal or like a fall vibe, although you can very easily change like the decorations. That's what I kind of liked about this house. Like I didn't do it strictly Halloween, I didn't do it strictly like Christmas, although those are probably going to come to the channel eventually. I don't know when, so don't like sit here waiting for it. But yeah, I have been really busy lately. I've been doing a lot of stuff in real life. My boyfriend and I are going to be moving at the end of the month. We're moving cities, so we've been kind of traveling a lot to the city that we're moving to find apartments, and it's been really stressful. And then I've just kind of been working, although as of right now I am done work. I am going back to school to do my placement in September, so I had to, and like because we're moving at the end of the month, I had to take to leave a little bit earlier. So yeah, I basically have some time now to actually sit down and like focus on some of the things I want to do. I've been playing a couple other games. I've been playing Elder Scrolls Online, and I'm like so in love with the game. It's so much fun, and I've kind of just been doing that. I do have a new cast series that I want to start, new Create a Sim series. I'm really excited to share that with you guys. I actually plan to start the recording for that after I finish this voiceover and whatnot. So yeah, there's that. I don't know what day this is going out on, but I am recording it on the 17th. But yeah, so another thing that's been going on in my real life, I've been having a little bit of family drama, I guess. I've just kind of been dealing with that and just kind of like trying to focus on not being so stressed. I've been so stressed, and when I get stressed, I get really grumpy, like I get really mean to like my people that I'm closest to, and like I've just been so grumpy towards my boyfriend, and I'm like having a really hard time like focusing on things. So like I'll get really stressed because of my own misdoings, and then I take it out on my boyfriend or like on my mom, and they're like the last people I want to like hurt or like offend or be like a little grumpy brat too. So it's something I'm trying to change and work on. And like there's a lot of other things that are coming to surface, like with my mental health and stuff like that. I'm kind of starting to realize, like, you know, for the longest time I would just say like, no, like I'm fine, I don't have anything wrong, like I'm just like anybody else, where I just kind of go through things where I'm just kind of like sad sometimes. But like I'm kind of starting to realize more and more lately that, you know, maybe there's something that like I have someone who has struggled with mental health in the past, and I kind of feel like I was finished with it and I'm okay and I'm better. Then I realized, like, you don't really end up you get better, but you just learn how to deal with things. And I feel like lately I've been losing grip on how to deal with things that are affecting me and going on in my life that I don't really have control over. So I've been really like just kind of taking a minute to kind of like express my concerns to people that I trust, that I talk to, like my boyfriend and my mom and like one of my really good friends. And like I'm noticing that like this is maybe something that I should probably like reach out for help from a doctor and see what they have to say about it. But I'm like scared, and it's weird because I'm, as somebody who works in the mental health field, like as in social work, I guess it's something that like I feel like I should be able to deal with on my own, even though I tell people all the time that it's okay to access help and there's nothing wrong with it. But I feel as though I should know how to deal with that. I don't know if there's anybody else that's in that boat where it's like you help people that have mental health problems, but yet here you are struggling and you just don't really know how to reach out to someone. And I think that's like my biggest thing is like I don't even know what I would say to them. Like I could tell somebody how I'm feeling. I could tell somebody that, you know, I'm unmotivated and I have these days where I just go where I don't want to do absolutely nothing, and I'm not, you know, but then I'm just extremely sad some days or extremely angry and I don't know how to handle it. And it's so hard to like try to come out and talk to somebody about that because I'm just so scared. Like I think I'm just scared that they're gonna like confirm all the things that I'm worrying about and that I may think is wrong with me. And I think that's like one of the scariest feelings that I've experienced in a long time. And I think that's why I'm afraid to talk to somebody who is actually knows what the hell's going on. And another thing is, as somebody who is in the kind of the mental health field, if I talk to a counselor, like I know what they're gonna say to me because like I went to school to like know how to talk to people who are going through that kind of stuff. So like I know the whole rigmarole that's gonna happen. I know like that I'm gonna have to set goals and stuff. And it's just I don't know how to like come out and talk to people about it. And I think that's like really weird because I can talk to people I can talk to my video about it. I can talk to my boyfriend about it. I could probably talk to like some random people about it, but I can't talk to a professional without like shaking and like turning into like a big blubbering mess and not even know if I'm sounding like it's making sense. So it's really weird, and that was a really big tangent, but that's kind of like some of the stuff that's been going on. I've just had a really big mental block with things, and I've been so busy with, you know, with work and trying to save up enough money to move and then like moving and things like that. So like trying to stay inspired has been a big struggle with me, and it's really weird because I've always just like been dedicated to my YouTube channel. It's something that I've had a really big dedication to for like the past couple years, and you know, I just haven't been inspired, and I feel really bad because it's something that I actually genuinely do enjoy, and it's something that helps me, and yet here I am like ignoring it and just focusing on all the things that are going on and that are going on wrong in my life. Oh man, it's just like a big long counseling session, I swear. But I don't really get personal too often with my stuff. Some really crazy family stuff happened this weekend as well, and I'm kind of just like reeling from that, and like just like learning how to like kind of just like essentially when something kind of like traumatic happens, you just have to like deal with it and learn how to cope and learn how to like just kind of like rationalize everything that happened. So it's kind of like what I've been doing, and it's going okay. It's not really involving me personally in a way, but it kind of is. And I've just kind of been like learning how to just like not get myself too worked up about it. So that kind of happened this weekend, and another, like, just some of the other stuff. I have mentioned this before, where I have kind of like a new addition coming to my family. So my boyfriend, actually, he's a dad, and we're in the process of setting up, like, kind of setting up things to, like, meet his daughter. She's 4 years old. She's gonna be 4. It was something that happened before my boyfriend and I got together, and it was something that he had to come, like, it took a little bit for him to come to terms with, and just kind of now we're in our lives where, you know, he's handling it. He's handling a lot better than he did a long time ago. So, like, we're kind of just going through the process of setting up a date to meet his daughter, and I'm really, really nervous but excited about it. The mother of the little girl of his daughter has been really cooperative with us, and I'm very like surprised but happy, and like nervous though, because we're meeting with the grandparents of his daughter, and not very many people, like, I've never really outwardly came out and talked about it with anybody that we really know. So Zach's just kind of learning how to cope with it, and we're really nervous to meet the grandparents, but we want to get it done before we move. Like, we want to meet her before we do end up leaving town. So we're both really nervous, and like, I've been told by, like, my doctor that I can't really have kids. So it's kind of really exciting, because I have, like, it's crazy. I have, like, what I call small, like, baby creature fever. Like, I won't say baby fever, because I just, like, baby living animal fever. Like, I want a kitten. My boyfriend's like, we can't afford to have a cat right now. I want a puppy. We can't afford to have a puppy. We don't have enough room or enough space or anything like that. So, like, it's really hard, and I have my cat already, but I just want to and, like, I have baby fever, like, human baby fever. Like, all my friends are literally announcing that they're pregnant, or they're having their second child. They have a baby already, or they just had a baby. They're getting married. Like, I'm getting that like, my biological time bomb, like, my biological clock is, like, starting to tick, and, like, I'm 25 and I want to have a kid, like, before I turn 30, and it's just, I don't know, I'm really like, just, I'm excited but so nervous. So, like, there's also been that I've kind of had on my mind lately, that my boyfriend and I've just kind of been, like, dealing with, you know. So it's a new transition for all of us, kind of deal. But I'm gonna get back to the build, because I feel like I'm talking a lot about my personal life, and I don't know if people like hearing that. Actually, you can tell if you made it this far. Tell me down in the comments if you're a person that, like, enjoys personal talk, or if you just like people who just talk, or YouTubers that just, like, talk, or simmers, I should say, they just talk about their builds and what they're doing and stuff like that. I don't know. I try to do a mix of both. If you guys are new here, yeah, I try to do a mix of both. Hi, I'm Malika. If you guys are people who watch my videos before, sometimes I'll just talk all about the build, or sometimes I'll talk about my own personal life, but I always try to mention the build. Anyways, getting back to it, I am doing I would say maybe like a teenager, more of a young adult's bedroom, or even just like a parent's bedroom, if you want to even put a parent in there. I try to make the other bedroom, the one in the gray and black and white, I want that to be that mostly, in my opinion, would be a parent's room. I kind of pictured like I said, a family that likes to be outdoors, but, like, really likes spending time with each other and stuff like that. I do so this is like the family, or not, sorry, this is the like the young adult kind of bedroom. I love the color scheme that I went with this. I've never used that peachy orangish pink I guess coral would be the proper color for it. I've never used that color scheme before, and I really, really like it. And I love that bed, and I don't know, I just really love the swatch for that bed. It isn't, I think it's the pet one, came from Pets. I just really like the swatches that I used in this room. I did use those what are they called, nightstands from Seasons. I liked the little design on the side of them, but yeah, so I do end up doing is it a twins room? You can very easily make it into a nursery, or you can make it into a one room for a kid or a child or whatever, or you can make it into a toddler bedroom. I was gonna do like a toddler and a kid's room, like kind of like sharing rooms or something, but I never ever do twin rooms. I've noticed that, like, I've never really do 2 child bedrooms, And you know what, like a lot of kids do share rooms, like brothers or sisters, or you know, it is green, as you guys, yeah, I'm doing it now. I did one with a green swatch. I really like that color green, and I found those canopy beds to be really pretty and really cute. I was gonna go with different colors at first, but then I'm like, no, I feel like that kind of clashes, even though I know in real life, like your sibling, you guys are probably, like you and your sibling or two siblings would probably have different bed sets, like bed comforter sets, but I just went with the same ones. And I used a mixture of different objects. I did use that new craft, yeah, I think that's right, the new craft set that came with seasons. We have a lot of those, and I don't know if that's the one that you need to use to make like seasons crafts. I haven't tested that out yet, but I have used that in my current household that I'm playing with, and they're really cute, the little crafts that your Sims kids make, and they get a scouting badge from that. Well, it helps to build up a scouting badge, which I thought was really neat. But one thing I find I put in the kids' rooms a lot are, see, I'm putting a desk right now, but then I change it because I'm like, well, they can just do their homework anywhere. They can literally do their homework sitting on a couch. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to put one of the things from my first pet stuff pack, and I always find I do that. When I like my current households, I have like two of my kids that have like is it a guinea, not a guinea pig, a hedgehog, and the little thing from that, I don't know, I really, the thumb, I don't know what it's named, but you know, the void critter thing, I always use those two. I don't really like gerbils, I don't really like rodents too much, but those are like, well, I really want a hedgehog. It's like the one gerbil, or one, I can't even talk, the one rodent I really do want, small rodent I want, is a hedgehog. I think they're so cute. My friend has one and it's adorable. So I really like hedgehogs. So I always give my Sims kids, or even teenagers, hedgehogs. I just think it'd be kind of cool. I haven't used that guitar in so long, so I just thought it'd be really cute to have your like little Sim kids learn how to play guitar. Maybe one of them wants to be a musician when they're older. And yeah, it's weird because I know so many people hate on my first pet stuff, but some of the things that came in that I really love for the kids. I'm gonna probably get so much hate for saying that, but I really don't mind that pack. Sure, I understand why people are frustrated with it. I really do get it, you know, DLC for DLC, but I just thought it was kind of cool. Speaking of DLC for DLC, that really reminds me of this video that came out very recently, where this dude was like literally just like cutting up The Sims 4 and saying why, and then Deligracy did a response video, and then he did a response video. Now I like raged and ranted. My boyfriend got so annoyed with me how much I did rage through that video. I just think that guy who did that was just like, he didn't take into account of all the people that really are huge fans of The Sims, and like why certain things are the way they are in the game. I don't know, it was really, really upsetting to watch. I got really upset. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it, but it's like, is EA ruining The Sims? It's like, well, EA is The Sims, well, Maxis is The Sims, but I don't know. I thought Deligracy's responses were very, very like well thought out, and very well, like, she kind of like dug at him a little bit. It was really funny. And then his response video was really like, I was just like, wow, okay, like, all right, you gotta defend your shitty opinion, but okay. That's just some tea there. That's just me spilling some tea a little bit on myself. But yeah, I am getting to the end of the video, so if you guys do want to download this, remember it is Mallymaks on the gallery, and it is under advanced settings, because for some reason there's custom content even though there's not. And I do hope you guys are enjoying it's the summer where we are, so if you guys are enjoying your summer or winter or fall, I don't think it's the fall anywhere, maybe, I don't know. I hope you guys are enjoying whatever season it is, and I hope you're having a wonderful day in the world. And I thank you guys so much if you did make it through this whole video, or if you just made it through some of it. If you want to subscribe, that subscribe button is down below. My Twitter, which I post a lot of different things on, and my Facebook is up there. If you guys don't have Twitter, you can like my page on Facebook. So yeah, have a great day, guys. Bye.